Shalom everyone, Ruth and Gil here, and we are very happy to tell you about the Now Week, the No Ordinary Week, a group of people coming that we so much like to host here in Israel. And this is a very different kind of a tour, mainly because of the reason that we dive into the scriptures together. We dive into the Word of God. We take the opportunity of a Jew and Gentile coming together, and we try to enrich one another as much as possible in terms of our faith and understanding, and getting to know the Word of God from inside using the original language, which is I believe it's like nothing else. Yeah. It gives us a real opportunity to get to know and to hear what God really wants from us, Jew and Gentile, and that's all in the Now Week, No Ordinary Week, here in Israel with us.
Yeah, and it's awesome doing the studies, and where Gil can bring an understanding. Sometimes he would say, well, it's not exactly what it says, and then we kind of uncover it, and it's so great, and realizing that the Word of God is so there are so many levels to it for us to get into. So please come and join us, check out the dates, and we look forward to welcoming you here in Israel.
God bless you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Shalom Yerushalayim. זהו שערי ראשיכם.
Shalom everyone, and nearly Shabbat Shalom. Today is Friday. Today is the month of Av. It is the 10th day of the month of Av. It's July the 28th, and we are about to read this coming Shabbat, the second portion in Deuteronomy. And the portion starts with Moses pleading with the Lord. And Moses is saying, and I pleaded with the Lord, but he refused, or he was angry at me for your sake. Moses is saying to the people in his goodbye speech, he's saying to them, I wanted to get into the land, to enter into the land, and I prayed about it, and I pleaded, and I asked as much as I could. I asked the Lord to let me into the land. But the Lord refused, and he said, the Lord was angry at me for your sake. From the words of Moses, we understand that he himself understood that the reason for him not to enter into the land was for the people's sake, because Moses represented the miraculous leadership of God. He represented miracles, he represented intercession, he represented God's heavenly intervention in the earth. But when the people are about to enter into the land, it's going to be it's going to be their responsibility, totally up to them. It's not. It can't be Moses, doing something with his staff, and all of a sudden a miracle will take place, and the Philistines will be gone, and the vineyards will be planted, and the wheat will grow. It has to be a process in which we are completely involved with. And that's why Moses is saying, the Lord was angry at me for your sake, because this is the best thing for you. Moses is not saying this with disappointment. Moses is, the more we read about him, the more we understand that he is representing the ultimate kind of leadership which is completely selfless, and he is completely looking at the people. When God said to Moses at the end of the book of Numbers, now you need to do one more thing, and then you will die. You will be united with your people, as it says in Torah, and that is the war against the Midianites. God said, fight against the Midianites, and then you will die. Immediately after, one verse after, and Moses went and he gathered the people to take them to war against the Midianites, even though he knew that his own death was dependent on it. But he didn't stall, or he didn't ask to change God's decision. He understood that it's all for the people's sake, completely selfless, as Moses knows to be. And I pray that we will all see selfless leadership. We will all see leadership which is inspired by the ultimate leadership, by Mashiach. And may we all see Mashiach coming to us and redeeming us, leading us through the process of salvation. And we see the Lord himself returning to Zion. Shabbat Shalom.